Hey, fellow book lovers! Today, let's dive into the poignant tale, The Address by Margot Minko, a story that tugs at your heartstrings and makes you ponder the aftermath of war, human pain, and the journey to self-realization. The narrative begins with our protagonist, a Jewish woman, returning to her homeland in Holland after the turmoil of war. She's on a mission to find her mother's belongings, a quest driven by memories and loss. Armed with an address, house number 46 on Marconi Street, she knocks on the door, hoping for a connection to her past. However, she's met with a cold reception. The woman who answers the door denies recognizing her, despite wearing her mother's green knitted sweater. This encounter only deepens her conviction that she's at the right place. But the door is slammed shut, leaving her to grapple with the harsh reality of post-war indifference. As she walks away, memories flood her mind. She recalls her mother giving her the address of Mrs. Dorling, an old acquaintance who promised to safeguard their possessions during the war. Years later, driven by a mix of hope and desperation, she decides to reclaim those possessions. On her second visit, she's greeted by a 15-year-old girl. The mother isn't home, but the girl lets her in. Inside, she's surrounded by a room full of her mother's belongings. Familiar yet foreign, these items evoke a wave of discomfort. In that moment, she realizes that the physical possessions she once held dear no longer provide comfort or solace. The emotional toll of the war, the loss, and the betrayal have reshaped her understanding of what truly matters. She leaves, deciding to let go of the past, symbolized by the address and the possessions it promised. In this act, she finds a sense of peace and self-actualization, understanding that true value lies beyond the material. The address masterfully captures the essence of human emotions: trust, hope, betrayal, and the haunting scars left by war. It's a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the journey towards healing and self-discovery. If you haven't read this short yet powerful story, I highly recommend it. And if you have,